badass. I'm a badass. I'm a bad. I'm a badass. I'm a badass. I'm a badass. I'm bad.
Short fuse attitude that won't lose. When you walk in my shoes, you learn how to follow rules. I'm a badass. I'm sick with the combat, certified where I'm from. The streets all know that. Say a prayer for my enemies, revenge is sweet. And if you're feeling froggish, let me see you leap. Cross that line, why would you wanna test me? React upon reflex, I stay ready. Forget it, understood, I'm just trying to do good. If I could stop and press rewind, I wish I could. Reminisce about my loved ones, I can't explain the feeling. I turn over a new leaf, cure my wounds and heal them. On a straight and narrow road, the road is getting narrow. Got my one eye open with one eye on a sparrow. I'm long overdue, my time is past. I do what I do, I'm a badass, I'm bad.
I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad.
There I am. Well, good evening. Let's see who we got here. The Den, appreciate you. Sweet Katie, hello. Kale's Bells, Mountain Girl. Well, Truth Hurts. How are you? Angie, hello. Chihuahua Mom, hello. You got a good one planned. No, but I will have. And then you never know, Christine, hello. Joan, hello. Holly Dolly, hello. Sweet Katie, well, hello. May I already said your name, but say it again. Say my name, say my name. I like saying names. Yeah. I'm feeling better today. Kindness for Grace, hello, how are you? I always watch lives, you know that. I think I commented on some today. It's been made that, and which everybody's got their opinion, you know. Their opinion, which somewhat, well, hell, some opinions don't matter to me. I was trying to have a little heart and soul right there for a minute. Which I do got a heart, but I was watching a live earlier, and I sort of get what was going on, but I think it should have been done a little bit different. But that's my opinion. Everybody's got, they're like assholes. Everybody has one. But it was said, Jamie even said my name. I like it whenever people says my name. You shouldn't be doing that, babe. I'm gonna paraphrase because I tend to forget, you see, but I know what was said. That you shouldn't be doing what you're gonna be doing. And I understand that, but that's talking about Ernie. But you can't link everybody into one clump like with what I'm gonna be doing. I did my homework. I know what you can do and what you can't do. Hell, I've got videos at the front of my page showing that it can be done. And there will be more video. I may even have them loaded up where I did have an arrest. So there. I'm stealing people's words. It was said the whole live. Now, this is my opinion. If it hurts somebody's feelings or gets in their mind and they want to have a live stream about it, so be it. Because I'm not going to do like I did the other day and stoop to myself down to their level. You see, I'm smarter than that. I'm better than that. Way better than that. There's people on here that's irrelevant. That I can care less about. And there's a few more on here putting themselves in the same boat as Griff. Yeah, I named his name Griff. What I did on here the other day, whenever I called people to C words, that was wrong. I was stooping myself to their level, you see, and I'm not going to do that. Because that makes me no better than them. Even though they are whatever, and if shoe fits, wire it, mother. Lace that sumbitch up and wire it. But I will not. Hello, Holly. Hello.com. Welcome. And right now, I think somebody come into chat. I don't know. Hell, they may be gone by now. Oh, what are you talking about, Anderson C? Right there's what I'm talking about. But anyways, I'm not going to be scooping down to their level. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, whether people likes it or not. And it will be live. People gets on here, and I've done proved this. I'm not going to say what twice. I'm going to say 2 times. And somebody may already have figured it out, but I doubt it. But anyhow, if they have, so be it. There's 2 times, and I've proved that people gets on here and assumes. Assumes can mean a lot of things, but I'm going to leave it at that. But in this live, it was a whole live of putting down pervert hunters, predator hunters. And I'm not going to stop because of somebody's opinion. Well, their self-made opinion. And let me furthermore, like I said a while ago, I've done my homework, Constance Sue. I know what I can do and what I can't do. I know what I can do. You can go on there and pull up 1,000 years of our playing videos, which that's okay. I understand people don't know it, don't know what's going on, but let me make myself clear. This goes for everybody. It started with Facebook. It come to YouTube. Let me tell you who brought it to YouTube. Us, as in Kemper, me, Tracy, several others, but nobody knowed except for Jimbo and me and Jimbo coming along. But she's trying to expose Ernie, but in the process, she's coming against people that protects kids. She's going to tire this. She'll go live, and then this is just my opinion. This is the way I seen it. She was on there reading all kinds of stuff. Like I said, you can read all kinds of stuff. Tennessee laws, this law, that law, this law, this law, that law, this law, this law. Well, that knocks that plumb out of the water. Here's why. Look at my front of my videos in my intro. Hell, I'm gonna put more in there. She said the people shouldn't be doing that. Well, guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm just waiting until the right time, until here within a little while. I don't know if it's now, but at the bottom of my thing, but I'm going to be monetized. Hell, I've been monetized. I just cut it off because I didn't do the AdSense thing. I cut off my super chats and all that. But I'm going to do it. I'm just waiting till that. It's been proven in this town. She is talking about Tina and Xander. Cotton County police officers, they don't like them. I called it straight out. They do not like them, period. They've even been said they on the Riff Draft, such name. Riff Draft, hell, Google it. Google Riff Draft or the term. Use your own thing to know what that means. They know what it means. They're tired of them. But though they did proclaim to bust predators, and they did. They bust the Jones at the park. He walked so many miles to meet a kid. They did that. So that goes to prove to you, if she is hollering, oh, they could be sued. Well, maybe so, but thank you, John. Maybe so. I've been sued so much on fucking YouTube and in this town, it ain't even funny. But you know what? I've never been sued one time. Not one time. Yes, thank you. Thank you, oppositional. Look at Ernie's even showed a picture whenever he was coming at me, standing there with him. It was another guy come from Knoxville. I think it was Knoxville. He wanted a 15-year-old to drive him here. And him in his 40s, I think it was. Hell, it's been so long. And then, who else? The Waffle House, the famous Waffle House, where Ernie likes to go in and put his discounts and all this that I don't agree with. I fucking highly don't agree with, but that's beside the point. This show ain't about Ernie. This is about Predator. Let's see. The one come from White Pine. I mentioned the other day to meet a kid. Thank you, Zepparella. What else? Which other one? One that I did myself in Pigeon Forge was a 60-something-year-old man come down and wanted to meet a 14-year-old girl. But no, nobody needs to bring this to people's attention. People's sick. Like I said, whenever I come out that I was going to be doing something, and I said that there's going to be 2 or 3 people dreaming, having dreams about what I'm doing because they dreamed of doing it, and I'm going to put it into action. And that's that. You can say whatever you want to come out again. And that's why I took her live today. And it was Constant Sue. If she wants to come out and have a live with me, perfect. I'm welcoming her because I'm not going to scoot myself down to their level no more. The true people that actually was I know what she is trying to do, but don't come against people there's PJ Mass, there's truckers against predators, there's um, bikers against child abuse, and people like that that I do talk to. And whenever, let me clarify that, I do not talk to PJ Mass, but I do talk to the rest of them. The same people that they claim to have worked with to protect the kids, these people don't work with them. She's right. Here in Cotton County, the police does not like them, period, and would not work with them, period. I'm trying to read chat too, guys. I appreciate you guys. They do not like, she was right on that part. They're not liked in this town. And they have come against this town. Period. And she has somewhat right, but what I didn't like is her coming against the people that actually does it and helps the people. And to me, that's not cool because people needs to know. People needs to know these apps that kids get on. Hello, Pindar. Gamer Girl 2000.
Daddy,
Get the dog here. I'm live.
oh, I didn't know it was hungry.
I mean, there's people needs to know that that's going on. Let me see. There's Tinder. There's several apps. I'm gonna pull some of them up here. And yes, I do visit with my kids. They visit me. Let me pull some of them up here. Apps. Hang on just a second. There's all kinds, even Facebook. I've had to, there's Kick, there's Tinder, there's like Snapchat. All these is Twitter. I mean, there's all kinds of Ask.fm, I think, Meet Me. All these is apps. What are you talking about? That people, even the one that I read the other day was off of Facebook. I mean, trying to hook up Badoo, Secret Folder, Bumble, Grinder. I mean, that's the ones that I was doing. Indiana prosecutor. I thought, okay. She said, okay, I'll read it here shortly. But all these ads, nobody said you would sue. I said I've been threatened to be sued. And yes, you did say that sue. Let me tell you why and how you said it, because I'm sure others have seen it. You said that you was reading there and pulling up Ernie's chat and said these people could have sued something off of them or something to that effect. But yes, you did, Constance, say sue. Yes, you did. I know, in fact, you did because I watched it. I'm not going to get on here and call something out that was not on there. I promise you, you said sue because you was going through Ernie's the screenshots or whatever, like the people that there's a following in that vehicle and stuff. So I know you did say it, but I'm not going to get on to that because I'm just not. But anyways, I mean, people needs to be aware, and I'm going to make them aware the right way. I guess whenever PJ Masks got that cop, I guess he interfered and caused problems. No, he did not. He had an arrest. I guess whenever that girl that stole that car off this Hispanic male and ran with it and out of Morristown, Tennessee, so his kids couldn't go to school, took their clothes and everything in that car. I guess I interfered whenever I got her arrested, right? And you're going to see the videos of that coming soon because I've got the videos of it. I guess I interfered by that. I guess if they had interfered, if that Tim Jones in the city park had a kid there, it's a city park where kids play. I guess that would interfered in that. What if that'd been a little 14-year-old girl that he had walked miles to see? What about the ones in my chat that if my intro walked 4 miles to meet a kid? I guess what if that'd been a 12-year-old girl had got out and talked her friend into taking her somewhere, or 14-year-old? I guess I interfered with that, didn't I? No, I did not. What if that'd been, just think about your kid and they'd run off and some fucker like that meet them. I don't think you'd be hollering interference. Only interference that the king of the legend of the king of the street is going to be interfering with is putting these son bitches out there. And I will keep all the chat logs. And it will be live, just like several others that's getting fucking arrested today. PJ Masks, Truckers Against Predators, the Backers Against Child Abuse. I will protect kids at all costs. I guess that you are not allowed to put your hands on them. What opinion? What's the opinion? Yeah, I guess I interfere to that. No, it ain't no opinion whenever it comes to a kid. Sure not. And somebody that takes and makes it otherwise, you need to get your fucking head examined. Whenever you think it's okay not to put it out there that they are predators in this fucking world, there's something wrong. And that's the way I took your life. I know what you're trying to do to put Ernie out, but let me tell you this. On a side note, if it hadn't been for me, Kemper, and Jimbo, we brought all the YouTube, fucking Facebook stuff off of YouTube to YouTube. Nobody else knowed who fucking Ernie Shell was except for the people on Facebook and prior, except for Jimbo. Nobody. So all this info that's going around 1,000 times, Everybody else has got it from us. I'm not sitting here saying I agree with him. I don't. You can agree to disagree. I'll tell you what would have happened. I'll tell you what would have happened, Constance Sue. We are armed. We are armed. I'm armed sitting here. So there. What if you tell that to somebody's mom and dad that their child is missing from the park? Say, for instance, it wasn't them over there or me. I busted them at the park too. What if that little 14-year-old girl got her friend, say Thelma Louise over here, to bring her to the park to meet a 63-year-old man and that she's never seen her again? What do you think about that, Constance? What do you think about that? I guess that's my opinion, ain't it? That's my opinion if something had happened, right? That ain't no opinion. It can happen. It can happen. It happens every day. And you know fucking what? We don't even have to put up a picture. A picture. Not one. Hello, Caitlin. Not one do we have to put up. But we do. And somebody come in here and say, are you allowed to put your hands on them? I won't put my hands on them. Nobody, you're not allowed to, but I bet your sweet ass, they try to put their hands on me, I'm taking their ass to the ground. Because let me make myself clear, Constance Sue, and whoever else that may disagree with this, the police has been and knows. I've been threatened with Whitmer thousands of times, but you know what? I'll give them credit for this. They did talk to Whitmer. They did. You know who Whitmer is? He's a detective. So you're going wrong about it all, in my opinion. You're just coming out against people that wants to protect kids. You don't have to like what the fuck they do, but they was protecting kids. I don't have to. You don't have to like what I do. I will protect kids. Everybody's too worried about, oh, he may have had a gun. So fucking what? So did I. I'll tell you something else I got too, handcuffs. Because if you say you're walking out and you catch them in the act, I bet you didn't even know this, Constance Sue. If I'm walking down, strolling down through there and I see a man touching a kid or trying to kidnap a kid, you know what I can do, Constance Sue? I can go and arrest that man. I bet you didn't know that, did you? What? I bet you Tim Jones lived by City Park. Let me tell you what happened to Tim Jones. He lost his house. No predator needs to live around the fucking park. Period. Let me tell you what else they try to do. Mental ability. The mental part of it. And I'm probably going to get hammered for this. If you got sense enough to walk to the park 4 to 5 fucking miles to meet a kid, that's not too fucking mental to me. Not too mental to me. Not too mental to me. That's what's wrong now. People don't want to take that stand. They're always coming up with this. Oh, what if he had a gun? Oh, he's interfering. Oh, this or that. Well, the Cobb County Police Department and the Sheriff's Department know about it. And they will know about it. I'll give them, like I said a while ago, I will give them fucking credit for that. They did talk to, they may threaten everybody with him, and they have threatened me, which I don't give a fuck because he puts his britches on just like I do. They did talk. They had stayed in contact with the detective. But whenever they was doing that, they was staying in the goddamn contact with a detective for the wrong reason, trying to get everybody in Cobb County in trouble for fucking doing nothing, like me. And I've been, like I said, I've been sued so many times. You know what? It ain't fucking happened yet. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting to go to jail. I've been waiting. And they ain't no fucking better. You wanna know why? Because they've accused me of fucking trying to hurt kids. They've accused me of human trafficking. The same motherfuckers that's protecting kids can fucking be your worst enemy too. I ain't got time for that shit. You cannot touch them. You have to keep the chat logs. But like I said a while ago, if I'm a doing it and one tries to say he hit me or something, I ain't gonna give him that chance. I'm gonna floor him right there. I don't give a fuck. You can have your opinion about that. That goes for anybody. It's all about protecting our kids because they are this generation. I don't think anybody wants to come up to a parent and say, "Oh, your kid, where's your kid at? Oh, she got kidnapped. It's untelling." Nobody wants to tell a parent that. So they need to know. Constance Sue, let me make myself clear. What I'm a doing, I'll walk through hell barefooted. Roll the dice. Whatever. If I wanted to, yeah, I can go get a license. Sure can. Okay, Constance Sue, have your opinion. You're all right. I'm going to say this, Constance. Are you a pedophile sympathizer? Because sounds like to me your whole fucking life was nothing but to protect the fucking predators. Go watch your life and put it in my fucking mind. I'll tell you what, you can't live a fucking minute in my life. No, furthermore, you can't walk a 2 fucking footsteps in my life or my shoes. So to me, I'm gonna do what I do. I'm gonna roll every fucking dice. I'm gonna walk through hell with fucking gasoline fucking drawers on if I have to. But what you're doing right now is ignorance. How is it ignorant? Protecting these motherfuckers, and that's what I'm going to bring out too. I'm going to protect the kids against people that thinks it's okay to hurt kids, and you're protecting them now. Well, truth hurts. It sounds to me she's over here saying this and that. I know what she's trying to do. She's trying to spread the word of Ernie that's done been out for fucking years. Bring it to put a little attention to people that don't know. But what I have a fucking problem with is the way she's doing it, coming against people that actually does protect kids. That's what I'm against. It's ridiculous. Now onward. I'm gonna be showing the apps and going over the apps and stuff because they are several apps that these people uses. The people that preys upon their children. Hell, there's apps like that, the same apps. They prey upon the grown women and children. That's a predator. Period. There's no way, shape, form, or fashion to fucking get around it. And I'm sorry for yelling, but damn, it pisses me off. I try not to get like that because that makes me no better than them. I'm not going to let it bother me no more. I mean, people's going to say, whisper, calculator. I don't know how to pronounce this word, but it's called OMEGLE. It's a chat website. Hey, Izzy Pop. Hello, welcome. And there's a thing called Yellow, Ask, FM, Pod or Not, Burn Book, Wishbone, Kick Messaging, Instagram. That's just a few. Hello, Spicy. And no matter what, people, you can think that it's okay for them to be on that stuff, but it is not. That's what, and it's supposed to be some of it kid oriented, but there's fucking grown people actually doing it to hurt kids. Period. Hang on a minute. Let me read this. I'm trying to read chat. I'll be myself. I'll be calling the police. I will be calling the police. Hello, Spooky. Hi, Kush. I don't know who that is. They fucking fake stroke. Get the fuck out of here. But anyhow. My uncle was a security for all the judges in Newport for years. The stories he shared is shocked, but he's gone to heaven now. Why are you dealing with these Michigan demons? What are you talking about? Izzy, you don't have to leave. I got them out. They're gone. You're welcome here just the same as everybody else. Don't let it get you down. Because that's all they're going to do is hide behind that computer screen. That's it. They was. I blocked them. I didn't realize they're gone. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry, Izzy. See, that's what I mean. And people like that, they don't care what you got going on. They're heartless and they can care less. And anybody doxing, get them out of here, plain and simple. Let Constance do stay, but if she gets too wild, you know what I mean. Thank you, guys, because it's ridiculous. And people needs to know that this is going on. It goes on all the time. And I will be talking to some people to help me. That's going to be in the background, and this will be legit. It will be female. It will be the chat logs kept. And I will call the police. I will not put my hands on anybody unless they put their hands on me. And that's that. So you try to do something right and do something. It's always going to be, but don't scoop to their level. And I have to tell myself that every minute, every second. As you can tell, I can be something. See, Coopning, the thing is, like I said, whenever I made that statement, the ones that's actually helping kids can be your worst enemy. Yeah, just live in their head, Izzy Pop. Whenever I've got a thing. I'm gonna play. I got a thing in my intro that says, hell, I forgot what it says, but basically what it says, if everybody likes you, you got a serious problem. And no matter it comes something to that effect. If everybody liked me, I'd have a serious problem. You don't let it get you. But the cops should have been called. I agree. Whenever the first they claimed that I was not going to get an arrest. Guess what I did whenever I got out? Went out on my own. I was going to start at them, but I started getting a little sick. I went out and got that, like I was mentioned about the videos that will be coming out. Hell, I may already have them up. I love you guys too. Love you too, Dan. I start watching Facebook. This Hispanic guy missing his car had been stole. His car was missing. This guy had kids. He couldn't take them to school or nothing. And the car was supposed to be in Cotton County. Well, I started doing my own thing, driving around, this and that. I had the make and model of the car, the tag number. I found this guy's car. Thank you, Katie. I'm gonna put that up. I found this guy's car. Whenever they found this car, they had needles in it. Needles that could have hurt the kids if they had found the car. If the guy had found needles, drugs. Whenever they had it, you'll see in the videos of laying the stuff out on top of the vehicle where she had open needles. And yeah, I found his car. See, I messaged him through Facebook, and I got all this information about the car. Like I said, the VIN number, the tag number, and everything. Sure did. I went, done my thing, and found his car. He got his car back. Matter of fact, the same day, the morning she took it, that night, he had his car back. Because I care about people and I care about kids, because them kids needed a way to go to school the next day. Their daddy needed a way to get them kids backwards and forwards to the doctors whenever they needed it. Her ass went to jail. He got his car back. And they said I couldn't do it. I did it just because they said I couldn't. But yeah, we'll be talking about some of them apps and all that good stuff. I mean, people, it just bugs me that people Maybe, I mean, don't comprehend that it's okay to put information and expose these clowns. Yins are silly. Where'd you go to, Luna? Like I said, I'll be going over it. I'm gonna have people. You have to. I mean, I will protect myself at all costs. That's the famous words because that's that. I appreciate every one of you guys. I appreciate you guys. You just don't know how much I do appreciate the ones that actually cares. I've got, and I'm constantly getting told and reminded not to exactly.com exactly. Uh, no doxing. I mean it, no doxing, but I've been constantly told by friends, and it's helped me. Like the other day, I erased a lie because I was pissed. I'm not going to lie. I said words that'd make a preacher blush. And you know what? I shouldn't have done that because, like I said, that's putting yourself the same as them. Whenever they're irrelevant, irrelevant. That's what it is. And like I said, I've got people constantly telling me, don't do that. Don't do that. Exactly, Remington. Yep, right here is exactly why I think it's okay to do it. Right there. It ain't only right here goes to show you. Look it up. Uh, I can't remember. What was her last name? Megan? I know the first name was Megan, but I know Laura Costner. It ain't only what I said, why I said it a while ago is for this same reason right here. They don't only prey upon their children. Predators prey. Unfortunately, they do men, but they really prey upon their women, innocent women. Right here's two girls, two women that got killed in my hometown. Right here. Right here is a good reason. I can't remember his last name, but it's Jeff. And I know the kid, the guy that did that to Laura. I knowed them. I know them women. This is in my hometown. Megan Maxwell, that's it. Anybody can Google her name in Cott County. Look up Laura Costner in Cott County. Let me tell you something else. We got a guy living here in Newport with fucking kid dogs. Innocent people. They're predators. You look up the dog man, the murders of trying to get out of it because his dogs killed people because he sicked them on it. That's a predator. Look, I mean, it's right here in my hometown. His dogs killed two people, one at one time, one at another, here in Cott County. I probably hell, he probably can look up dog murders here in Cott County and find it. But it happened because of a predator. I mean, it's everywhere. Predators come in many forms. But my main focus is on their kids too. Them two women right there was going about their day, not knowing what was going to happen to them that day whenever they got up that morning. That's how fast it can happen. She was missing for days. Days. Their family didn't know where she was at. They searched and searched and searched. That's somebody's daughter, just like some kid that a predator's met. That's somebody's kid, somebody's daughter or son. I've had it to where, like I said, the one that drove from Knoxville wanted to me get a 15-year-old boy to drive him here with no license. Thank you, Savannah. I'm going to stand up for what's right. I'm not stopping. I know this live will probably get played. I want it to get played. That's somebody's famous words. I want you to stream me. I want you to replay this because what it's doing for me is what I intended it on doing, getting out there. Period. And you know what? Xander and Tina wanted to protect that guy, his dogs. Once again, predator people that wants to save kids but hurt others, that's a predator. Am I for saving kids like they was supposed to have done? Yeah. But they didn't do it the right way. They was actually trying to take and set a petition up so that the guy would get the dog back. You know what? That dog should have been euthanized. I don't know if he got it back yet or not, but he don't need no dogs for that reason. I've come to figure out you can do all the right in the world. You can't please everybody. Like I said before, I knowed it was going to happen whenever I started my YouTube. Got to go. All right. I love you too. I'll see you in a bit. Sorry, guys. I'm reading something. And it's all, you know how society's got to be in nothing but phones and in video games. They'll go through your video games. I don't know about Twitch or whatever, but it could anything's possible. I mean, it's everywhere. The phones, they sit there and you better check their settings because it can happen. The guy with the dogs. Yeah, they wanted him to get the dogs back. And I hope that didn't happen. I ain't really seen anything about it. But yeah, wanted him to get his dogs back. It killed 2 people. They certain incidents, but it's here in Cott County. Charlie or Charles Owensby or Owensby here in Cott County. All right, Miss. You guys have a good day. I'm fixing to get off here anyway. I just wanted to talk about that. I find it ridiculous. And the way I took it was quit trying to stop somebody from protecting kids. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it until I die. I'll do it or die. And there will be more to come. I promise you that. It will be live. People will get to see what happens. And like I said, chat logs and everything will be saved. I'm just waiting right now until I get the stuff together. So Orpha of KOS, you guys have a good night. I appreciate each and every one of you that sent super chats and all that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the ones that's watching right here. And that protect our kids and ourselves and our women. Our older women, and our young women. The 2 girls that got killed here in Cott County was young women. Giving payback, I didn't know their names. I couldn't remember, but there. I mean, there's people that knows about this. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you, OJ Cushy. Right there's a little history. Right here is Remington Ruger. You're correct. It was Kathy and McKinley Cody. There's the names to look up. McKinley Cody. And then I don't know her last name. But yeah, you got, I mean, it's got to be put out there. Exactly, Spooky. They tried to claim it was a bobcat or wolf or something. And I'm not going to stop. Because I will be going over some more about the chat, the chat rooms and all this. Or I'm going to come up with all of them because there's several of them. So you guys have a good night. I'm going to get out from here. And you want to tip, go ahead, $ Dixie B Dad, that's fine. If not, don't worry about it because this is educational. This is to put this out there so that people will know. Will I piss people off for doing this? Yes, I will. You guys have a good night.